In this video, I will explain what is the time linkers as much as I can here. The time linkers are the words that describe that links the how to say that two activity. You can say that the linking words. You can also say it as a linking words or a conjunction that link two sentences and that links to activity, or you can say an events. Like we use time. When do we use time linkers? We use time linkers to show how the timing of events in a story related to one another, like that. So that means we link the two events, or you can say two activity, using time linkers. So here you will have to learn or to get a 6 time linker here. Okay, so first let's begin with as soon as and while. We use as soon as when we want to how to say that want to link two activity that happen. One activity happens immediately after another, so you can say one events or one activity. So for example, let's look at this example sentence here. I called her as soon as I saw the story on the TV. So there are two we have two events here. I called her and I saw the story on TV. So here the activity that happened first, so which one do you think it is? I called her or I saw the story on TV? Yes, I saw the story on TV that happened first, right? And when this event happened, and then immediately the person called this person her, and she called her like that as soon as, so that we link these two events using as soon as. Okay. I call her as soon as I saw the story on TV right now. So that when we want to mention one activity happens immediately after another activity, that we can use the as soon as. Okay. Next, while. We use while. Something happens while something else is in progress. Okay, something happens while something else is in progress. Or you can also use it two situation. Another situation is two things are in progress at the same time. They are in progress at the same time. Things are happening at the same time, like that. So for while, we use it for two situations. Situation one is we use it something happens while something is in progress. Another situation is we use it like two things are in progress at the same time. So let's take a look at this example here. I met Ursula while we were skiing. So there are two events here. We have two events. I met Ursula and we were skiing, right? So the which events happens while which happen is in progress. Which activity is in progress. So we were skiing. They are doing the activity of skiing. They stay skiing when they met this person here. So use it while to link these two events here. Okay. So next example, could you wait here while I find the manager? So wait here, so you're still doing waiting. So in this sentence, so what you have to do is you have to wait here. You still have to wait here, and you still have to do the action of waiting, like that, right? While this person go and find the manager. They're doing the action or looking for or finding a manager. So the actions are like happening at the same time. So you can use while to you can link the two activity using while. Okay, we'll take a look at more sentences later in the future. Okay, now let's just take a look at another one. Meanwhile, and by the time. So when we use meanwhile, we use like two things happen at the same time. They happen at the same time, but in two different sentences. Okay, this words meanwhile do not link two sentences into one sentence. They link the activities using different sentence like that in a different sentence. Take a look at this. Tom and I drove to the city center. Full stop. So one sentence, right? Meanwhile, Anna drove to our house. As a result, we missed each other. So the action of Tom and I drove to the city happened, and at the same time, Anna also drove to their house. Also, these two action here is happening at the same time. They are happening at the same time, and so you can link these two actions using meanwhile, but you have to use it in a different sentence instead of linking using it in, like one sentence. Like why or as soon as, you have to make sure that you use it in a different sentence like that. Okay, so the action happened at the same time, but you use it in different sentences. Okay. By the time, we use by the time, so something when something is completed before the main event happens. Before the main event happens, that something is already completed. For example, by the time we got there, Mark had left. So by the time we got there, Mark had left. So the main events here is Mark had left. Mark already had left by the time we got there. By the time we got there, yeah. These actions, and which action do you think happened first? Of course, Mark had left happened first. So when they got there, Mark was not there anymore because he had left. He was not there anymore. He already done the action of leaving. So by the time we got there, Mark had left. You can use it to talk. We can use by the time to talk about something is completed before the main event happens. Okay. So the next one, during and until. For during, we use during to talk about something happens at a point. Something happened at a point within a certain period of time. For example, let's take a look at I fell asleep is an action that happened. The action of fell asleep happened when? Happened during the film, during this time. Is happened at a point, at a certain period of time. The certain, we are very sure that the time, like the time is like during the film. Maybe if the film is at 9 and then it happened at 9 like that, so during the film, so you use during. Okay. We'll take a look at different usage of during in the future, later in this video. Until we use until to talk about something happens up to a particular point in a time. For example, I was awake. This happened, right? And I was awake when? Until about 4 in the morning. I was awake until about 4 in the morning. So that this is the particular point in the time. At 4 o'clock, where in the morning. So that you use until to describe something that happened at a particular point. Okay. So this is the usage of time linkers to describe to show how the timing of events in a story related to one another. Okay. That's all for this video. See you in the next video.